I always expect one more dramatic pling at the end. Hey chat, how y'all doing today? Hello Will, Robbie, it is shoe watch time. Kavalis, Koyos, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub by the way, Kavalis. I hope laundry folding is going well. Guinea with the zombie's husband. We unfortunately are not going to get more zombie husbands today because she said she killed him last time. Can you believe the nerve? The nerve of this lady. Also, thank you for the bits, Robbie. The adorable dog bits, the dog blep. Last time we were in the middle of an act, right? Yeah, we're nearly done with the game. We'll probably be done with it today. Let's see what ending we get. But we've asked a lot of questions. We're understanding them. Is that good? Is that bad? There's more than one ending? Yes, there is. So again, the premise of this game is that you are trying to find out who killed Dr. Dekker. The idea is that it's one of his patients. Because there was no sign of a break-in. The police think that, oh, he must have known whoever it was and let them into his office of his own will. And then additionally, depending on how you help these people solve their problems, hey Pancat, how you doing today? Depending on how you help these people solve their problems, maybe they get to move on with their lives. Maybe they get stuck in their issues and their and their powers forever. I don't think we've done a very good job with most of them, but we're gonna find out. Or Glenn, yeah, Glenn just teleported in. It's true. Didn't we just walk into the office one day and pretend to be a doctor? If so, it's Jaya's fault for letting us be a doctor. We were assigned to take over Dr. Dekker's cases. Jaya just has to do what they tell her to do. We're not exactly Jaya's boss, unfortunately. Because if we were, I like to think that she would respect our personal space so much more than she does.
Midnight each day.
On Valentine's night,
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home,
David is my husband.
all on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
You get this day over and over.
Hilda,
I black out,
I don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just,
naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
That was it for the first
David
day.
hunts,
I can change my skin.
then skins.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I had a hot day.
There's someone else in my
And
house.
I
You
think
rang my
there we go.
doorbell.
The truck driver
The little girl.
killed himself.
David is weird.
Like she's watching me.
I need to put David
Molly,
out of his misery.
is it okay to steal things?
Sleeping tablets.
Fingerprints?
Dead bodies.
I saw Jessica.
Should I kill David?
Hilda died last night.
Do you think I should tell her about
Psychokinetics,
the photos?
Dr. Dekker seemed to like a drink.
bit of a drinking problem.
It's probably the same for Jaya.
One of his patients was trying to kill him,
He lent me some money.
leaving him messages.
Creature, human flesh.
I'd teleported.
Do you have that dream, Doctor?
No, that's all you, Mariana. Alright, last time we got through Bryce, Claire, and Elin fairly quickly. We got Jaya, Mariana, and Nathan left. Speaking of Bryce, Claire, and Elin, let me just check what I have available for rewards. Okay, it's there. Yesterday, I was messing about, and I was actually looking up Mariana's actress. Her actress has the coolest fucking name. Also, I may or may not have a lady boner for Mariana. Well, her actress. But her actress's name is Iceland Diath. And that last name is indeed spelled like the word death. Death. She actually is in another mystery game that, right? It's totally metal. She actually is in another mystery game that's about to come out, I think, in 2 weeks. another one of those FMV mystery games, and she was also in The Shape-Shifting Detective. Which, considering how well this has gone over and how much fun I've had doing this, I am actually considering buying. And I don't like FMV games. Anyway, hi Mariana. Did we knock on your door last night?
I'm fine, Doctor. I went to the beach, swam under the sea, and returned to tell the tale. No blackouts. Nothing.
You don't seem very happy with us.
I've got nothing to say about that.
Damn. Passive aggressive. Can you imagine not liking FMV games? Some of them don't use it so well. Chad is very concerned about Mariana. So, are you okay?
I don't know about that.
Mood. Alright. So you went to the beach.
I don't know anything about that.
No, you can't do this. You just told me you went to the beach. Are you currently in the middle of... She might be. She doesn't know anything.
I'm fine, Doctor. I went to the beach, swam under the sea, and returned to tell the tale. No blackouts. Nothing.
Maybe I should focus on blackouts. I have like nothing to go off here. So, no blackouts.
Like I said, I've been fine.
Does fine involve being in a room burning down?
I've done lots of dancing, lots of clubbing, lots of socializing.
Yeah, can we ask what's wrong? Basically, she's gone back to all the behaviors that she was doing when she first started seeing us and Dekker. She's reverted. She's regressed.
Nope. Can't think of anything.
How did the date with Nathan go?
I can't really answer that.
Do you remember Nathan?
Can you remember what you did?
Wait. What? What did we do?
If you can't remember, I'm certainly not going to enlighten you.
Excellent timing for that achievement. I'm pretty sure that achievement is referring to madness points and not how Mariana feels about us, but excellent timing. Mariana, stick to the script. Please tell us what we did.
I don't have anything to say about that.
Please enlighten us. Did we go to your house again?
I don't have an answer for you.
Did we drink?
You'll have to ask me something else.
Are you mad at us?
I can't really answer that.
Sorry?
Nope. Can't think of anything.
I'm sorry for what I did.
I don't know anything about that.
Damn, what did we do to you, Mariana? Could it be the dream, the one where we had to tell her I love you? I love you?
I've got nothing to say about that.
That's so very ominous. So very ominous. Yeah, we got rejected. I'm turning up the volume on the game louder. Alright. Jeez. I know I turned on hints for like the subtitles for normal. Like when she first answers you. She's not giving anything to go off of. Did you sleep well?
I don't know about that. I'm fine, Doctor. I went to the beach, swam under the sea, and returned to tell the tale. No blackouts. Nothing.
Do we have to do everyone else first? It's a good point. We might get some hints by doing other people. I think Mariana heard me talking about having a lady boner for her. And she got extremely uncomfortable. And I'm very sorry, chat. This is all my fault. Nathan! What did we do to Mariana?
Things have been interesting. Thanks to Mariana.
Nathan? What did you do to Mariana?
We went on a date. Well, sort of. She texted me this bar she was going to, and I just turned up. She can dance. I was transfixed most of the night. Next thing I know, I'm lying in my bed, at home. The room's spinning. The day moved forward. In fact, every night I go and watch Mariana dance, the day moves forward. Do you think Mariana likes me?
Oh no. Oh no, Nathan. My first question for you, Nathan, is, did you kiss her? My second question is, you've been going every night? Have you at least showered and changed your clothes? Will does not think Mariana likes Nathan. I wonder if we can ask her that. Do you like Nathan?
I don't have anything to say about that.
That sounds like a no. It might piss him off, yeah. He might think that we're telling him no because we're trying to go after Mariana ourselves. I promise you that's not it. We don't want to kiss the lady who's gonna drown us under the sea. Let's focus on something else first. Day moves forward. 2 working days. 2 working days. I've played this game for 16 hours.
Things have been interesting. Thanks to Mariana.
Interesting.
We went on a date. Well, sort of. She texted me this bar she was going to, and I just turned up. She can dance. I was transfixed most of the night. Next thing I know, I'm lying in my bed, at home. The room's spinning. The day moved forward. In fact, every night I go and watch Mariana dance, the day moves forward. Do you think Mariana likes me?
Okay, we have to answer that question. But I'm gonna try dancing around it if you'll forgive the pun.
Do you ask all your patients that? Or just the pretty ones?
Oh. Oh. Welcome back, Kavalis. He just got pissy at us. Yes, you are pretty.
Question after question after question. They're all meaningless, aren't they? That one is, anyway.
That one wasn't a question. He gets a little nookie and now he's got overly confident. Nathan, are you mad at us?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Are you mad?
What are you trying to get me to say? I don't know anything about that.
Well, see, in the intervening week, we've played a dating sim game during which we learned that mad means horny. So I guess the real question is, are you horny? Are you mentally unwell?
I've got nothing.
You've missed a lot while you've been at work. I don't know that it was anything special. It's that one of the lands we went to had an Alice in Wonderland theme, where they brought up the phrase "mad as a March hare," in reference to how March hares act when they are in mating season. Ergo, mad equals horny. That was like literally the most important part that you've missed. Okay, I guess we have to answer that. Alright, there's your poll, chat. Does Mariana like Nathan? When you tell someone you're mad for them, yeah, it seems pretty obvious that you're horny for them. We could ask her if she likes him. We did. She said, I can't answer that. Let me go back and ask her that while we're waiting for the poll. Do you like Nathan?
I don't have an answer for you.
No, it's cool, Pancat. We can always go back and ask. So long as they don't leave, and they're not allowed to leave. They're stuck here forever with us. What if you're mad at them? There is no maybe option. This game is very binary. I'm sorry, Koyos. What if you're mad at them? I mean, hate sex is a thing. I want you to know I'm sitting very, very clinically right now. Posture, back is like ramrod straight. In my professional opinion, hate sex is a thing. Good luck stopping Glyn from leaving. We did not stop Glyn from leaving. I'm still mad. We weren't finished with him. He just walked up and left. Glyn, we weren't done with you. We liked you best out of everyone. Hate sex is definitely a thing. Joining the stream on the subject of hate sex. I mean, that's perfectly normal, isn't it? Hi, Dregan. How are you doing today? We're trying to figure out if Mariana likes Nathan or if she doesn't like him. Because he's too chicken shit to ask her himself. Alright, Nathan. Chat has decided. No, she doesn't like you.
I can't tell you anything about that.
No, I don't think Mariana likes you.
So what you're trying to say is that Mariana is just using me and has no interest in me romantically whatsoever. Thanks. That helps my self-esteem.
I'm sorry, Nathan. We didn't mean it like that. Bruh, you asked. She's using you to watch her dance. I don't think she's even using you. It's true, she isn't. You're just showing up to watch her dance. Have you kissed her?
I don't know.
Have you had blackouts? Because it kind of sounds like you have.
You ask a lot of good questions, Doctor. But that one's a dud.
You were gonna joke you wouldn't remember kissing her. She's not using you, she's trying to kill you. Would you rather be effed over? Nathan and Mariana are both involved. Like, using one is going to, figuring one out is going to help us figure out the other. But they're both clamming up. Did she tell you anything about us? I can type.
No. Sorry.
You don't look very sorry. Nathan, there's plenty of other fish. Poor choice of words, Regan. Clamming up is also probably a poor choice of words. Did she about us tell anything to you? See, you're making fun of me, but I literally just tweeted a tweet where my first line was, "Hi, stuffing lunch with face." And I did not realize that until after, like, I finished typing that I mixed up the two nouns. Like, the rest of the tweet was all intentional, but that one part was, oh, this happened. This actually happened. I did this. It still makes sense. I'm glad someone understands me. You know, me just sticking my head in the lunchbox and just devouring. I actually had Taco Bell. They cut my quesadilla all weird. English is weird as it is, so that fits. Nathan, do you think English was weird?
I don't think I know about that.
He
I
does
hope you're
not
keeping
know
good
about that.
notes, Doctor, because I'm as confused as hell.
It's cool, Nathan. So are we. Hey, Hordian, how you doing today? Hi, Jaya. Please help us out here.
I'm worried about you, Doctor. And the fingerprints on the bottle? Sorry, I dropped it.
You did what now? You did what?
I don't know. Sorry.
How could you drop the bottle?
For a grief counsellor, you're asking some pretty random questions.
Oh, no. We ain't
Suffice
doing
to
your grief
say,
anymore.
I don't have an answer for that.
We ain't doing grief anymore, Jaya. You fucked up the investigation. What bottle? Dr. Dekker kept a bottle of alcohol in his desk. We got his toxicology report. Here we are. And he had both alcohol and sleeping pills in his system. Yeah. We want to swab the fingerprints, see if anyone spiked the bottle with sleeping pills. Obviously you're confused, Nathan. You think a siren wants to ask your tea. Alright, she dropped the bottle. But the bottle...
Are you stuck? Do you want me to ask the questions instead?
Oh, hey, can you? Can you go talk to Mariana and Nathan for us, like, right now? I think they're both pissed at us, and we don't know why. No cannabis or cocaine, no. No, Dr. Dekker was so straight-laced that even his murder was straight. Alright, Jaya, why are you worried?
You just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you.
Jaya is in fact our assistant. She's also here for grief counseling. You got the spelling Mariana right, and yeah, their dress is like the same dark blue. Well, her blouse and Mariana's dress is the same navy. Jaya's now our coach. Oh no. We still need to ask her questions. Not the same. Shoes? I've never heard
I
of
don't know
them.
anything about that.
We keep the coziest of offices and ignored the people who are wearing shoes. Okay. What did we talk to you about?
No, that's not the right question.
In fairness, I only just noticed that we got notes. Jaya thinks we're going insane. Great. Jaya, do you think we're going insane? Oh, that's right. We had the prescription pad thing going on.
Don't joke about going insane, Doctor. That's one thing I can't let happen on my watch.
Excuse
if
you?
you become insane, then I'll snuff you out.
Excuse you? Jaya, remember when you took me hostage? Okay, first off, your watch? What?
Dr. Dekker had, in my opinion, become clinically insane, and it was rubbing off on the other patients. Maybe I would have put a stop to it, but I didn't need to. The grandfather paradox did that for me.
We're going to go back to that, but... Snuff us out?
Kill you? I'm just joking. Maybe.
Jaya? Jaya, that's not cool. You gotta check in all your weapons at the front door when you come into this office. I'm pretty sure that was in the contract. All knives and shit in the front door. Alright, what grandfather paradox?
Dr. Dekker killed his grandfather by going back in time. At least he thought he had. An earlier version of himself knew this would happen, so to prevent him from preventing himself from being born in the first place, he took an overdose. Sleeping tablets and alcohol. At least that's how he explained it to me before he did it.
I'm sorry we asked that question. I think we just made things worse. This is a safe place. In this office, we don't use the word crazy because Jaya will fucking kill you. Jaya, you're fucking crazy.
That's not really relevant, is it?
It is absolutely relevant. Do I need to call the police?
Really? That's your burning question? No, Doctor. Try again.
Jaya, you just threatened to kill us. Now she tells us it was a suit. That's, you know what, that's relevant. Are you saying Dekker killed himself?
Should you be asking me that, Doctor? It doesn't matter anyway. It's not important here.
It is important. Did Dekker commit suicide?
I think you know what I'm going to say. I don't know.
I like her no, you're being confusing responses, but you're amazed that this game somehow manages to baffle you for as weird as it already is. You want to uppercut Jaya. Yeah, Jaya is a special. Conversationalist. Well, seeing our notes reminded me that we were doing the prescription pad thing. So, we found his prescription pad.
Dr. Dekker's prescription pad is still missing. I'll let you know if it turns up.
Elin took the prescription pad.
Your patients will always be a bother, but you're caring for people. We do still care, don't we, Doctor? In a few weeks' time, there'll be a whole new bunch of faces with a whole new bunch of quirks. Let's not have a whole new doctor, shall we?
I don't even know how to respond to that. Is she going to kill us all? Like, damn, last time we really saved the best three or the most confusing three for last, huh? We've gone mad, we're speaking gibberish, and we don't even realize it. Passive aggressive is not a good trait for a psychopath. Hordian, I think this is your first time seeing this game. We are a therapist, and all of our patients think they have special powers in this game. Bryce thinks that every night, for an hour after midnight, the rest of the world freezes, and he's the only one who can move. He also thinks he can teleport. Claire thinks she can bring dead people back to life. Case in point, she killed her husband and brought him back to life. The thing is, the police found her killed husband before she brought him back to life. So she's here wanting us to write her a letter saying she was temporarily insane. Because technically, she didn't kill her husband if her husband's still alive, right? Except no, her husband went and killed a little girl, so she killed him again before we got to meet the zombie husband. Elin thinks she can change her face. She's wearing super dry shoes. I just realized that. Sorry, that amused me. Elin thinks that she can shapeshift into people. But you have to be thinking about them and also possibly be closing your eyes when she's doing that. So, it's not like you can really tell. Mariana blacks out. Also, when she kisses people, guys or girls, they go into a trance and just sort of follow her. Nathan seems to be repeating days over and over and over again. And by that, I mean he's like, oh, this is like my 4th time seeing you like this, doctor. This is my 4th today. Jaya's power, we have no fucking clue. But apparently, yes, Robbie, it is to scare the shit out of us because she's doing a really fucking good job at that. Holy shit. Jaya's power is lacing alcohol with sleeping pills and threatening doctors. She's doing an excellent job at that second part. Damn. Invisible. No. So I'm making fun of Elin. But Bryce's power seems to be a pretty real issue for him. He might be going insane. It's true, but the whole I get an hour at the end of the day when no one else can do anything. Like the way he's talking, it sounds pretty real. Bryce had physical evidence. Oh yes, he took pictures of naked ladies. And we've apparently been following Mariana to her own place, so we're probably trapped by Mariana's power too. All right, Jaya, help me out here.
Dr. Dekker's prescription pad is still missing. I'll let you know if it turns up.
You'll let me know. I don't know. I don't know how to respond to that. It's still 2 stars.
I don't know anything about that.
It's not missing.
For a grief counselor, you're asking some pretty...
That was not a question, Jaya. You'll live. What do you know about Mariana?
I've been reviewing your files. I know, I'm sorry, a bit naughty, but have you considered that Mariana may have murdered Dr. Dekker because of the money she owed him? As she had most to gain. She got all the money if he died, and it makes most sense, doesn't it?
Didn't you just tell us he killed himself? Nah, Mariana's 100% innocent. Oh shit, Mariana has kissed Pancat too. Where did the sleeping pills come from? Maybe we can ask about all the patients. What about Claire? Oh, okay, no. What about Nathan? Are you jealous of Mariana?
I don't know. Sorry.
Why is it that you'll only tell us about Mariana? Would you consider dating Bryce? Yeah, everyone else just gives us the we still care about our patients thing. Does the killer change with endings? Or yes, the killer changes between between games. That's why let me go to the main menu for a bit. Here we are. That's why you can wait, slightly mad? 200 insanity points reached. That's why you can have solved in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you do have to pick who you think the killer is. It's a killer random per gameplay. I believe the game does predetermine who the killer is per game. Like I've said, I did see a full playthrough of this. Well, at least they went all the way to the end of guessing who killed Dekker. And I still would not consider that a spoiled game. Just me being spoiled for this. Because the killer could have changed. Also, it's been a couple of years and I don't even remember everything. So you can definitely play through this multiple times. I do, in fact, plan on playing through this again. To go full insane. We've hit 200 insanity points reached, but look at this. We can go Cthulhu. We're halfway to Cthulhu. Why wouldn't you want to be Cthulhu? I don't know if I'll try to hit Cthulhu while on stream. I might just do it on my own. We need Cthulhu.
Midnight.
David, you
Let's click through all that. All right. Did you kill Dekker?
You'll have to ask me something else.
Hey, Monday, how you doing today? Get 400 insanity points, start trying to convert people to the cult of Cthulhu. Trying? I'm sorry, Drigan. What do you think these streams have been? You're all members now. Drigan's in. Mariana used to be your favorite, but you think Claire is getting up there, Cavallis? I do like Claire. I like Claire's snappy, take no prisoners attitude. I suppose we can ask Mariana and Nathan about the prescription pad.
Why would someone steal Dr. Dekker's prescription pad? I didn't even know he had one.
Prescription and no were highlighted. Pad became a question. So there were 3 things we could hit there. Actually, let me go back to Jaya for a bit. Did you see death threats on his pad?
I didn't know anything about that. If I have any grievances with my employer, I spit in their coffee. I hope that's how you like it.
Jaya? Excuse me, Jaya? You deleted over 8,000 emails in the last 3 days. That's a lot one day. Wow. I'm glad you're doing okay though. Are there cookies in the Cult of Cthulhu? Yes, there absolutely are. You can have all the Cthulhu keys you want. And cat. Serving Cthulhu seems funnier than quarantine and world pandemic. How do you know that this was also not caused by Cthulhu? Gordian? That wasn't subtitled?
I didn't know anything about that. If I have any grievances with my employer, I spit in their coffee.
That doesn't show up when we play it again. That was a hallucination. So like sometimes the game shows us things, but when we go back to it, it does not. Oh, what was it? You missed it again?
I didn't know anything about that. If I have any grievances with my employer, I spit in their coffee.
And then at the end of that, it zoomed into her and she was like, I hope that's how you like it, Doctor. But it doesn't show up when we play this again. So that was a hallucination. No more coffee for us. Yes. We only buy from Starbucks from now on. Black coffee, 2 sugars, 2 spits. I can't believe we hallucinated that. What kind of grievances, Jaya? Well, now we can delve into that at least.
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you too much. Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself. So instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself. I think he did that with all his special patients. I think he wanted all of their powers. If you believe in that sort of thing.
Well, we just unlocked something. She did say he killed himself.
Dr. Dekker killed his grandfather by going back in time. At least he thought he had. An earlier version of himself knew this would happen, so to prevent him from preventing himself from being born in the first place, he took an overdose, sleeping tablets and alcohol. At least that's how he explained it to me before he did it.
But we haven't been able to get her to talk about it since. Someone's going to order it that way from you one day and you're going to lose your job. I mean, you have to write down the orders, right, Cavalis? or like type it in if it's like at Starbucks. So it'll show up black coffee, 2 sugars, and 2 spits. And that's how you protect your job. How many sleeping pills do you have on you right now? None, because it's in the coffee. Shit. Show of hands. Who drank the coffee? Oh man. Jaya. So for Jaya, she mentioned special power, special patients.
Any patient who presented with psychokinetic issues, they were his special patients. Towards the end, he began ignoring all the other cases. Most of the patients saw it as a curse, what they were experiencing, what they were unwittingly doing. Dr. Dekker saw it as an ability, a power to be harnessed and used for, well, God knows what he was going to use it all for. So he made them give in to it, and it consumed them, consumed all of them. Whether you believe any of that or not is your choice, but they did, which made them angry. And that's why I think he was murdered by a patient.
Do you count as a patient? Jaya? Did you put the sleeping pills in his alcohol, Jaya? This is very important, Jaya. We need to know. What else was under grievances?
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you too much.
Wonder if we can ask to see the
Suffice to
footage.
say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself. So instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself. I think he did that with all his special patients.
We get that.
I think he wanted all of their powers. If you believe in that sort of thing.
So, Dekker believes that you can have special powers so long as you imagine how it works. And no one blocks you from thinking that. We haven't seen any repeating powers, unless you count Glenn's teleportation and Bryce's teleportation. But Glenn's is like walking through doors. And Bryce is just straight up popping in and out of air, apparently. Hey, Kundaria, how you doing? Dekker is a super zombie that can loop days, has an extra hour, makes people forget him with kisses, teleports, and can take the appearance of loved ones. We've also seen other powers. We've seen Scarlet, who can walk through your dreams with Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Lacey, the leech lady. Jasmine, who has paintings talk to her. The guy who believes in quantum gambling is like the best way I can describe that. But do you think Dekker killed himself?
No, that's not the right question.
I think it's reacting to two things. So did he kill himself?
That's not really relevant, is it?
It is, because you told us he did. So you think he was murdered?
I think you know what I'm going to say. I don't know.
Jaya, be more helpful. You have a power too, Clendaria. Is it the power to find cursed videos online? Let's jump back to Mariana for a bit. She claims she didn't know he had a pad. You have the power to make your boyfriend's money disappear. You know what? That sounds like an excellent power. Maybe not to your boyfriend, but... Alright. Prescription. And I think scene were things that came
Why
up.
would someone steal
No,
Dr.
there we
Dekker's
are.
prescription pad? I didn't even know he had one.
Steal and pad were highlighted as a question. Did you steal the pad?
Wow. That's a low blow, Doctor. And after all our sessions, I'm
Jeez.
not a thief. Even the loan, that was just unfortunate.
She's extra pissed at us. Maybe they wanted the pad for prescriptions. No. You knew he had a prescription pad. No, I think we cut all that out entirely when we asked about her stealing the pad. I'm sorry?
That's not something I know about.
I hope you do know about apologies. Tell us about the loan.
Dr. Dekker asked for his loan back after diagnosing me as sane. In his opinion, my blackouts and everything else were fictional. He had no proof, of course, either way, or I'd be cured, but he asked for his money back, and I didn't have it.
He asked for his money back.
Why would I do that? Dr. Dekker transferred our loan agreement to Claire at Castleford. She bought him out. I owe her the money now.
That is new information. There was in fact a contract. Here we are. By signing this agreement, the borrower agrees to accept the sum of the loan amount and to repay the loan amount in full within the term stated. The sum of the loan will be transferred by the lender into an account designated by the borrower within 14 days of signing the agreement. It is agreed that the loan shall attract no interest, and in lieu of accruing interest, the lender has agreed to the payment of the arrangement fee, which is due before the transfer of the loan amount. She has 36 months. Yes, she has 3 years to repay this loan. Except now she has to repay it to Claire instead of Dekker. Oh, whoops. Here we are. Does Mariana owe you money?
I don't really know the girl, but I did buy out her loan from Dr. Dekker. I mainly did it to shut him up about it. But can you imagine having him as a creditor? That poor girl. I hope it didn't accrue anything more than interest.
Well, the good news is there is no interest. What the fuck was that? What are you referring to, Will? Yeah, she does in fact have a knife. That animation has only played during this act, this day. Sometimes she plays with it on the couch. Sometimes she comes walking at us holding it in her hand. Like so. Imagine being so rich that you buy out a loan just so the person will stop annoying you by talking about it. Imagine. Imagine having money. Alright, let's go back to Mariana. Have you talked to Claire?
She's the woman that took over the loan I had with Dr. Dekker.
Hey, Kizuna. I would ask how you're doing today, but you have sweet and sour chicken, so you seem pretty content. Imagine being rich so some asshole manipulates you into buying out a loan by never shutting up about it. Oh shit, I should be using that tactic.
Why would I do that?
Transfer.
Dr. Dekker transferred our loan agreement to Claire at Castleford. She bought him out. I owe her the money now.
The loan was transferred?
I don't know why she did it, but Dr. Dekker got repaid, and now my agreement is with Claire. You should ask her.
Okay, we did ask her, and I guess that's the end of this. Let's ask about the death threats.
I prefer actions over words, Doctor. You know that.
Lady? Lady, please. Why are you all fucking insane? Why? And you're all fucking still red. Alright. Tell us about the prescription pad. Stop snapping at me, Nathan. That's rude.
His prescription pad's missing. The one with all the death threats on it.
Yeah, tell us about those too.
Do you think the murderer took it to cover their tracks?
Excuse me? First, tell us about the death threats.
I don't know.
Like, he's the one who told us about the death threats to begin with.
I can't tell you anything about that.
But I guess that's all we get out of him about them. Covered their tracks?
I suppose it could be a coincidence, but I'm guessing whoever murdered Dr. Dekker stole his prescription pad.
I mean... Elin said she took it... Did you kill Dekker? Did you kill him?
I could never hurt anyone. You have to believe me, Doctor.
Is that something we can ask all of them? I'm gonna go ahead and copy that. Okay.
I don't have an answer for you.
No, that one doesn't register. First question of any investigation. Did you do it? We're not a very good investigator. Did Elin bring the pad back? No, she did not. Here. Let's ask about the pad.
What about the prescription pad?
Do you have the prescription pad? Can you give us the pad?
Sorry, I don't know.
Did you take the prescription pad? Did you see death threats on the pad? Okay, we've asked Elam this before. We did it last week, is the thing. Here we are.
Yes, I took it. I had to. Dr. Dekker told me he could use it to take away my gift. Maybe he was just winding me up, I don't know. But he said that he could write a prescription and whatever he wrote on it would be true. Like he could write, Elin can no longer shift. And that would be it. I wouldn't be able to shift anymore.
So she did take the pad. She hasn't said anything about returning it. Do you still have the pad? And it just sends us back to that question. So I don't think we'll get anything more from her out of it. Anything more out of it from her. Out of her about it. I can English, guys. I swear I can. This bitch just diverting drugs. That's why she's giving her patients and herbs and shit. I mean, she doesn't really need a pad for that. What did we hit Nathan with? Prescription pad. Alright. Mariana, you pissed at us. Tell me about being followed. How are your dreams? I feel like this is going to lead into her being mad at us, so.
I don't dream, Doctor.
Ooh, she does not dream.
I haven't dreamed for years now.
But. That's a lie. Let me go back and see this thing. Caught in a lie. I have to ask about both at once. How do I ask about that? Both at once. You say you don't dream, but you talk about a glowing being?
Yeah. I did say that was a dream, didn't I? Is it easier to swallow, knowing it's the truth?
Mariana? Why is every question we asked you getting creepier today? Hey, Greenie, world record for how fast Mariana has creeped us out? Yes. I can't handle the truth.
The truth is, I'm not like you, Doctor. Or anyone else. I can swim to the bottom of the ocean for hours. And people follow me. Even if it's the last thing they do.
Alright. There we go. Tell us about following you.
I don't know anything about that.
Tell us about people following you.
That's not something I know about.
We had that, though. How do we hit that? What's she doing? Here.
Why would someone steal Dr. Dekker's prescription pad? I didn't even know he had one. Wow. That's a low blow, Doctor. And after all our sessions, I'm not a thief. Even the loan, that was just unfortunate.
No, that's not it. Death threats. There we go.
I prefer actions over words, Doctor. You know that.
There we go. You were legit surprised that Nathan is still alive. Is she feeding glowy monster face with people, or are they just drowning trying to follow her? They may. They may. I think they're drowning trying to follow her, honestly. So yes, it is extra surprising that Nathan has not yet drowned. Maybe she does like him if he hasn't drowned yet. She's Cthulhu. Alright. You're special.
I've got nothing to say about that.
We definitely saw the following thing. Here we are, being followed.
People follow me into the sea. I don't force them, they just follow to see the creature.
What creature?
I'm not sure what you'd call it.
We call it Cthulhu.
A wisp? A star?
A Cthulhu?
It's so bright and warm and loving. I don't know why it leaves me. It only wants the others. It feeds on them.
We definitely have hit Eldritch Horror here.
When I look down, I black out. But if I can just keep looking forward, no blackouts. I can just swim back to the top when it's finished.
When what is finished?
You really want to know?
Yes. No. I
If
take it
I
back.
look down, it's writhing. Just limbs of people from the clubs and the bars. Not just from this week, but last week, last month, last year. They all look terrified, but somehow still alive. The creature. It's all inside them, poking holes
Ugh.
through them that they shouldn't have. It just eats them. Slowly.
You know what? If Nathan hasn't been taken to this creature yet, maybe she does like him. I'm not bothering to read that out loud. We tried earlier, in an earlier stream of this, and nope. I do not say the Lovecraftian phrases. But she is knowingly sending people to their deaths. Yes, she just acknowledged that. Or I guess not deaths. Eternal torment. Eternal darkness. She is sending people to eternal darkness. How is Nathan safe?
Nope. Can't think of anything.
What if I just asked Nathan?
I don't know about that.
She doesn't know who Nathan is. Eats them, she said.
The missing people. That's where they go. I don't know I'm doing it. I swear I don't, Doctor. The creature. I hear it. It's hungry. Nobody can know. secret.
Yeah, but. What do you mean you don't know you're doing it? Your coworker just bought the CIB Super Famicom at work. How much was that? Complete in box must be like only 120. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad, honestly. She kept telling you to buy it. Don't you already have a Super Famicom? Okay. Secret, she says.
It's our secret. What will you tell people, that I'm feeding people to a creature at the bottom of the ocean?
I'm not gonna tell people that. You're gonna tell
What
people
proof
that.
do you have? You can't tell on me. You know what you do to me. When you visit,
Ugh!
I let you do it because sometimes I'm ashamed of what I've done. You make me feel like I deserve it.
What do I do to you?
You get inside me, Doctor,
Huh?
and it hurts. And you don't care.
When do I visit? What am I supposed to follow up on that?
You get inside me, Doctor, and it hurts. And you don't care.
I get inside you?
You watch me undress. You say nothing, but still you order it just like Dr. Dekker did. I strip, ashamed. As I lie down, you bend over me.
Oh shit, we hit porn.
Face. So horrible. Like worms. Crawling. With jaws like pythons. And you bury into me. I lay there, frozen, while you violate me. Punishing me. I'm not sick. You're sick.
I agree. I absolutely agree. I 100% agree. We are sick. That's an achievement? No, okay, well, while we're all freaking out, yeah, there is another italics under eat some. While we're all freaking out, let's go check that achievement. Specialist. The achievement is we found the keywords, the amount of keywords. The achievement is not the event. The achievement is what we've done. Not what we've done to Mariana, just what we've done in terms of the game. We are apparently slapping cheeks. We doing the bad kind of slapping.
At midnight.
What we've done. Yeah, we did not do the good thing. Okay. Okay.
The missing people.
Missing people.
I can't explain what happened with John. He followed me back from the bar that night and swam with me under the ocean. I blacked out. He'd gone.
She gave us a name. Who is John?
You must have read about John in the news. He was a local student who went missing. He was a looker. And he had a way with words, but he was also a cheat. The creature liked eating him a lot. But I can't explain what happened next.
You seem very satisfied about the creature eating him. What happened next?
I left him to be eaten. And the next morning, he turns up in my bed at my house. He's not wet at all. No signs he's been in the sea, but he has holes in him. Lots of holes. His inside is on the outside.
Ugh.
Just a ball of tangled worms. And now they're blaming me, but you knew that, Doctor, didn't you? That's why I'm here.
No, we did not. There's so much shit we did not know. Why are you here?
They think I killed John. John and some others. They need to know whether I'm insane or not.
You think Jaya could have told us this before this all fucking started? Alright, Mariana, let's finish up with you. Did you kill John? Well, are you insane?
My lawyer. He says I'm insane, but that he needs you to rubber stamp it. Do you think I'm insane, Doctor?
Who is your lawyer?
You'll have to ask me something else.
Kizuna says yes. Let's ask this one question first. Did you kill John?
No. The creature killed John.
Alright. Very important question here. Do we think she's insane? Okay. Twitch content guidelines won't let me take the poll the way I want it to. So I am not allowed to meme it. 2 minutes on the clock, chat. Is Marietta insane? The reason why it said the no answer says she's stone cold is because the original yes was yes, Mariana is horny. But stone cold works as a killer too, so you know. Is Mariana knucking futs? I could have said mad. Yeah, no, it got changed to mad. Apparently Twitch does not like the word horny. Thirsty is the other alternative. Oh shit, Thirsty would have worked so well for Mariana. Shit, I'm a terrible streamer. Kizuna, you're the streamer now. Taking the wheel off the cliff. Chat seems to mostly agree that she's not crazy. That's interesting. No, you're not insane.
I told you how grateful I'd be. But you need to fix my problem first. If they try me as sane, I'll be in prison for a long time. And then, how would you get your reward, Doctor?
Lady, I think we're actually part of your problem. We are actually part of your problem, lady. Are we slapping cheeks consensually or not yet? She's still horny. You'd think she's lying about the sex stuff, Clendaria. She wants to use it as blackmail. Well, I mean, Mariana is technically orange, yellow now. So we don't have to push on this. But Nathan, how do we continue with Nathan? Well, actually, the days have been continuing. Do you still think about Hannah?
I'm at peace with Hannah now. I can save her. And I'll keep trying, but I must move forward. I did kind of ask you not to talk about this anymore, but I suppose you're not taking notes.
No, this is very important, Nathan. Nathan, clearly I'm taking notes. Oh, that's great. I love it when the game claps back. How is moving forward? No. Okay. What else do we have from Nathan? Here we are. Prescription pad. Interesting.
We went on a date. What sort of? She texted me this bar she was going to, and I just turned up. She can dance. I was transfixed most of the night. Next thing I know, I'm lying in my bed, at home. The room's spinning. The day moved forward. In fact, every night I go and watch Mariana dance, the day moves forward. Do you think Mariana likes me?
We already answered that one. But have you gone to the beach lately?
I don't think I know about that. I hope you're keeping good notes, Doctor, because I'm as confused as hell.
Well, Nathan, clearly we're taking notes. Did you have some cheap vodka?
What are you trying to get me to say? I don't know anything about that.
There's definitely something else going on there. let's ask how he is. We went straight into asking him about Mariana.
I think you know who killed Dr. Dekker, so you're gonna have a good day.
Hmm?
Can we talk a bit about hypnotism, though?
Hmm? Show Nathan our notes.
This might feel like the darkest timeline, but it's not my darkest timeline. I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. I'd look at one of your other patients, or maybe even your assistant.
Why do you think Jaya killed Dekker?
I've got nothing.
What do you know about Claire?
You ask a lot of good questions, Doctor, but that one's a dud.
Yeah, our boy got laid and he's now in a good mood. I would love to show Nathan this one. That's so fucking great. This one is still creepy. Oh wait, no, come back. Yeah. Sure. Let's talk about hypnotism.
I've heard you can plant key words in people when they're hypnotized. How would I know if I had any? I think that the hypnotism didn't take, but maybe Dr. Dekker did hypnotize me, and it did work, and he told me to think that it didn't. I think I found one of the key words.
Alright, you saw a kid. Did you see Molly?
No, sorry.
You had unagi for the first time and holy shit, it's delicious. Unagi is some amazing tricks with sauce. I make that sound terrible, like I don't like unagi. I choked on too many of the tiny bones as a kid. So I don't actively seek out unagi, but the sauce for it is great. It was that blonde-haired kid, like the little blonde-haired girl with pigtails. Then yeah. Also, I did not see a kid, so fuck Pancat. I think you might be getting more mad than the rest of us.
This might feel like the darkest timeline, but it's not my darkest timeline. I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. I'd look at one of your other patients, or maybe even your assistant.
Yeah, clip it. What's the key word?
I can't say what it is. I don't want to trigger it. I was on the phone to my dad last night, and he said something, and boom, I fell asleep. Normally I wish that kind of thing would happen, but it just happened. I phoned him back. I thought it was seconds, but it was an hour later. I asked him what he'd said. He'd watched some NASA program. He was reading off planets. It was one of them.
Planets, huh? Alright, I'm very curious about this, so bear with me one moment. I'm going to go see if I can find it. We can just stare at Nathan's mug while we wait. Because Twitch does sort of save the videos as I'm streaming them. So maybe we hit that point already in the VOD. Here you go, kid. You saw a kid. It's right before the hypnotism question. Oh, fuck! Yeah, I see it, alright. Jesus, that is creepy!
You are?
that might be a little bit early. I thought it was during a response thing. Let's talk about hypnotism. But no, it's during one of these segments. Like the one that I've got playing for Nathan right now. But the kid's not reappearing, which is interesting. There we go. Kid. All right, let's talk about planets. Okay, no. So maybe we have to name the actual planets. Let's start from Pluto. I don't know if Pluto still counts as a planet or a dwarf here. How do you like Mickey's dog Pluto?
Pluto's not a planet, is it? And why are you even trying?
I tried to phrase it like I wasn't talking about the planet. Has she been doing that? I haven't seen her. Oh, whoops. So I was not expecting her. Let's talk about Uranus. That is the trucker's daughter, yes.
I don't want it to be triggered.
He gonna get mad at us, guys. Yeah, oh shit, there she is. Yeah, it's the first time I've seen her do that. I think our madness points are high enough that they're starting to appear regularly. We're just hallucinating, yeah. She showed up when we were reviewing the all-play work and no-play note. She wanted to make sure that we're not a dull boy. Okay, no, he don't like that. Nathan? Nathan? We should tell him he went into a trance, but first I want to test the other planets. Jupiter says no, it doesn't give us it. Mars, Earth, Venus, Mercury. All right. Nathan, you okay there?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
You went into a trance.
So he did plant me with something. I have absolutely no idea. Did you find out what the key word is? What is it? No. Don't say it. Write it down for me. And thank you. You know, there's something I've not been telling you.
What haven't you been telling me?
It's about time travel.
Nathan? You can't just cut off like that, my dude. Then tell us about time travel.
I read a book about time travel. I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, but I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to. Except once.
Nathan is Dekker's grandpa. Then Nathan killed. Hi, kid. Hi. Oh God, I can't unsee you now.
The doctor said she was legally still alive.
Hannah?
The only thing they could do was starve her. Hannah didn't die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death. She wouldn't have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident. I had a lot of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary.
I think so
I
too.
jumped back to the junction. I started pulling out, but the lorry was already on us. I drove into the lorry to make sure. I didn't wake up in hospital. Because I woke up the next day, present day. Things had changed.
What he's saying is he went back in time and then to avoid the grandfather paradox, he purposely killed Hannah. You thought he was going to say, "Oh, Clandara, you are so cursed." It's okay. Grandfather paradox is not exactly the right way to say it, but he made sure things stayed the same. Is what I'm saying. He did not have this problem until Hannah died, like, and he was like having issues grieving. He just wanted Hannah to be actually dead. He changed that. Okay, that's fair. Butterfly effect, that's what I'm talking about. But butterfly effect is when you change one thing and the rest of the world changes, which is what actually happened.
Her obituary changed in the press clippings I kept.
Like that.
It said she was killed instantly. Nothing else changed. Her family seemed to hate me more, which is ironic because the first time around, they pulled her off life support. So I saved them the indignity. Now they just think it was my careless driving that caused her death.
Well, I'm glad we unlocked that for you, Nathan, but... the eye twitch. Also, what did you do just there, Nathan? You went into a trance, you got up. Doesn't seem like you left the room. You come back. You wake up. I guess he walked around the room in a circle. Jaya. Okay, we've got worried, we've got grievances. Let's ask Jaya about hypnotism.
Really? That's your burning question? No, Doctor. Try again.
How's your grief? How's Ben?
I think I'm okay with the grief now. My mother died suddenly, and I think I was projecting Dr. Dekker's death to be about her. I know they're not related.
Your mother died.
Are you stuck?
You think all of them need a new therapist? No offense taken. I think they need a new therapist too. Especially Mariana. I think Mariana should not be having us as her therapist anymore. There's this Brazilian novel called O Alienista by Machado de Assis, where there's a psychiatrist who comes to the city and builds a sanatorium and starts to put everyone in the town in it, but he was mad. Yeah, no, that sounds very similar to what we're doing. Why is the camera cursed to only be on the sofa? I mean, we're in a neck brace. Maybe we can't turn our head the neck brace thing isn't canon, but maybe we just can't turn our head. Alright, your mother died. I'm sorry for your loss.
Should you be asking me that, Doctor?
It was not a
It
question.
doesn't matter anyway. It's not important here.
Tell us about your mother's death.
My mother died suddenly, like Dr. Dekker. For her, though, it was different. She burst into flames.
It?
I was 7. They said she must have been smoking and drinking on the sofa, but she doesn't smoke or drink. Professor Alderby said it was spontaneous combustion.
Alright, well. Here's the thing. When we started the game today, let's go back out to the menu. We were at 90% overall progress. So by finishing these last 3 to yellow, we have 100% progress. We have completed the act.
At midnight,
All that's left to do is to accuse one of them of killing Dekker. Or we could keep pressing. So, guys, if there's anything else you want to ask them, today is the last day. It sure doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't, right? There are so many questions left remaining. Like, Bryce.
I know you want to be buried, but it's never the end, is it? I have a private tool shed at the graveyard. I moved his body in there before the burial, but when I came back, he'd gone. It was locked, and he'd gone. How did that happen, Doctor? How did Dekker do that?
Koyo says keep pressing. Monday says keep pressing. Try the planets on all of them.
I don't know why you're asking me that.
Saturn does not work on him. Pluto.
You're missing the point.
Neptune.
I have nothing to say about that.
Uranus.
I don't know anything about that.
Jupiter.
I don't know why you're asking me that.
Did Dekker ever hypnotize you?
That's not really what you want to ask me, is it?
He knows nothing about my anus. Let's keep the planets going.
You're missing.
Earth.
I don't.
Venus. And Mercury.
That's not him.
Alright, so the planets did not do anything for Bryce. But what do we want to ask you, Bryce? We want to ask about Dekker. Dekker's body. Let's go through that again.
I know you want to be buried, but it's never the end, is it? I have a private tool shed at the graveyard. I moved his body in there before the burial.
Body
but when I
was
came
moved?
back, he'd gone. It was locked, and he'd gone. How did that happen, Doctor? How did Dekker do that?
Maybe Dekker teleported. Bryce ain't crazy, he's just a little weird, so you don't think he did it. Claire has nothing to gain from the death. The nurse has the script pad. Nathan is fine, so you think Mariana did it. Also because you like Jaya, so you don't think Jaya did it. Well, we're gonna keep pressing, because chat seems interested in continuing to press. So, Bryce. Hint has some questions for me about you. Ooh, Hey, yeah, that's true. We haven't asked about Jessica.
Perhaps. It had crossed my mind that Dr. Dekker perhaps resurrected himself. Maybe he wasn't dead, just sleeping.
Alright, well, we've cleared that, but also midnight hour.
I've tried to avoid my extra hour. I tried to sleep through it. I did try one thing. I spied on you, Doctor.
Oh,
You have a strangeness, don't you?
Bryce? Bryce? Excuse me, Bryce? What is this strangeness?
You live in the same house as Dr. Dekker. I spied on him several times, so I know the house very well. You kept it almost entirely the same. Why did you live in the same house as Dr. Dekker? Is it a perk? Or you, Dr. Dekker?
Are we Dekker, chat? Well, let's ask about Jessica first.
Jessica has had a restraining order taken out against me and her daughter. I showed her the photos and then the rest is a blur. She was screaming, hitting me, pushing me away. In hindsight, showing her the photos might not have been the best thing to do.
Yeah, no, you were just supposed to tell her about them, my dude. We might be Dekker, yeah. No one has called us by name. We took Claire's reanimation power and Elon's shape-shifting power. You sound more like a shaman than a Dekker. Alright. Chat seems to think we might be Dekker, so I'm not even gonna put it to a poll. Yes. We are Dr. Dekker. What are you gonna do about it, Bryce?
I don't know.
Okay, fine, yes, I am Dr. Dekker. Don't let me use the royal we or anything, game.
I thought you were. You've come back to teach us all a lesson, haven't you? To punish us for trying to kill you.
Excuse me?
No, it can't be you. Prove to me you're Dr. Dekker.
Slightly MDA. Were you trying to kill Dekker?
I took his body. It was me.
Uh-huh.
I took it from the coffin because I didn't want him put in the ground. I don't know what I was going to do with him. I just didn't think burial would be enough. Maybe I would cremate him. But the body disappeared.
Alright, you know what? It's the last day. We've only been live for about 2 hours. Let's try to push and get all of them green, guys.
I tried to sleep through my extra hour.
We're just gonna abuse the hints.
I didn't want to face it. That thing has been taunting me. I wish I was still religious.
What thing? Oh, okay. What did you believe in?
I have nothing to say about that.
Tell us about religion.
When something is chasing you, you start wishing that there was a higher power that could save you. I remember you agreeing with me that there are too many religions, but I wish there was only one, and one that I could believe in.
He did ask us a question when we said we're Dr. Dekker.
I thought you were. You've come back to teach us all a lesson, haven't you?
That's not
To
bolded.
punish us for trying to kill you. No, it can't be you. Prove to me you're Dr. Dekker.
It's not bolded. Don't know how we'd prove it either. No, maybe I want to continue pestering Bryce. Why did you teleport into the art gallery? I'm not even trying to hide it now. We're just gonna pry everything out of them.
I suppose I'm becoming lazy.
How are you becoming lazy? That goes straight to high. He's probably lazy because he teleported there instead of walking there, because it's a 24-hour art gallery. State something that Jay had told us about Dr. Dekker. I haven't really been paying attention. Bottle in the desk drawer. Decker's loan. Tell us about the restraining order.
Yes. Apparently, honesty is not the best policy when it comes to me and females.
Well, that's because you fucked up.
I think I've regressed somewhat.
Alright, well, that cleared. This one is still open. The no all work and no play. Here we are. Makes Dekker a dull boy and slowly transists into making Doctor a dull boy. I mean, Bryce, do you want me to paper spike myself? Let's see what else
I
here.
took his body. It was me. I took it from the coffin because I didn't want him put in the ground. I don't know what I was going to do with him. I just didn't.
Maybe how did you take the body? No. Alright. We're gonna hit this. Wait, no. Something showed up. Hint cooldown. Oh, shit. Won't be unavailable for another 87 seconds. Alright, well. What else do we got here? What has the offer? I screwed that one up. The game saved Pancat likes cookies. Try to plan. That's true. All right. Let's start with Jaya then. Pluto.
I don't know. Sorry. I don't.
Neptune. Uranus. Saturn.
Should you be asking?
Jupiter. No. Don't ask the questions, Jaya. We're just trying to see if you got hypnotized.
Really?
Earth.
For a grief counselor?
We asked her about Ben, right? Yeah, we did ask her about Ben. Venus
I think you.
and Mercury.
That's not.
Did not hit. Would Dekker use the same keywords for everyone? He probably wouldn't. But she also hasn't responded when we asked her about... Let's throw a hint up there. Why did he think burial would be enough? Have we already asked him about February 14th? Yes, we did. Why did you want to burn Dekker?
Burial isn't enough for Dr. Dekker because he's evil. I thought if anything, we'd established that in our earlier sessions, Doctor. I had to destroy him properly, not just bury him in the ground.
Well, if we're Dekker... You clearly didn't. Bryce is green. We found everything. There is nothing left for Bryce. I'm gonna duck out to the menu for a sec. Because... Insane. Hard-boiled. Hint timer is off with insane. That's interesting. Hint goes from 30 for easy, 60 to casual, 90 for normal, 120 for hard, and 300 for hard boil. And you'd think insane would be the hardest difficulty, but it's just hint timer is off. I wonder if that means no hints at all. Alright, let's give that a try. You're insane, remember? No hints for you. That's what that means. Just hints is off entirely. Well, we're insane, and that's why we're continuing this. It is the actual thing. Alright, Jaya. Let's see what else we can tease out of you. Do you think Cthulhu is real? And who do you think murdered Dekker? I'm going to remember this phrasing much more easily, so...
It's not your job to find out who the murderer is. It's the police.
Oh, no one told her.
You can only point them in the right direction. Murder is a means to an end. There's a lot more going on here you should be thinking about.
Do you think Cthulhu is real? The game actually says Cthulhu by name.
A fictional space god that's resting at the bottom of the Atlantic. It's not likely, is it? Or maybe you think it is. Have you spoke to Mariana today?
Yes, we have. Tell her we are Dr. Dekker.
Are you stuck? Do you want me to ask the questions instead?
It did not work. I am Dekker.
I don't know anything about that.
Tell us about spontaneous combustion. I know it's how your mother died.
According to Professor Alderby, people can will themselves to die. Some people will have heart attacks, some people will have strokes. Those who are truly despondent, they're the rare few that spontaneously combust. I'm not sure if I believe in all of that.
Apparently, if you're depressed enough, you can will yourself to go out in a ball of flames. Please do not attempt this at home. Thank you, chat. I have to put that disclaimer there. That's not true, Greenie. Greenie has tried it at home. Imagine being so depressed you fucking explode. It's a pretty badass way to go. Tell us about Professor Alderby.
Should you be asking me?
No, okay, that's not it. Perhaps I should start messing with hints. What do you mean by powers? I thought we already talked about that.
I once spoke to a patient here who claimed to be able to teach me how to get inside other people's dreams.
Oh, she has met Scarlet.
But how would you know if that worked? Have you had any strange dreams lately, Doctor?
For a moment, I thought we were going to be a hallucination again. And then the subtitles showed up. I can't tell you what to do. I'm not your real dad. Clendaria, we are the real Dekker. We came back from the dead. That's what we're telling Bryce, at least. Let's co-opt Mariana's not dreams.
No.
Did we ever figure out the person who recommended all the people to Dekker? We did not. We still have the referral letters. Was it the government? I don't believe so. We did figure out that this one is a little different. Chart, token, and Ba. Where is notes? Here we are. What was different about chart, token, and Ba? No. 2 A's. Yes, that was what was different about chart, token, and Ba. But we haven't had anything more about that since.
That's not really relevant.
No, okay, she's not giving us that. What else is bothering us? I'm bothered by psychokinesis.
Yes, that is a worry. I agree.
That's it? Okay. So our worries are valid, but Jay is not going to be of any help here. What else did we have?
You just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you.
Psychokinesis is scary. It is. I'm bothered by Mariana. Apparently that's not going through. Bothered by... sleep?
For a grief counselor, you're...
Let's get that in there. I could say Jaya bothers me. Does Jaya bother us, chat? Also, man, we really give Jaya a lot of shit. We still haven't forgiven her for that jump scare. Yes, she does now. I'm bothered by you.
I I don't know. Sorry.
You are bothering me.
Why do I bother you, Doctor? Don't say things like that. Dr. Dekker said things like that, and it didn't turn out that well for him.
Wait. Dr. Dekker said that?
I think you know what I'm going to say.
Are you going to kill me too?
Really? That's your burning question?
You throw trash at us. It's true.
Are you stuck?
Can you ask the questions?
I don't know anything about that.
Don't offer if you won't do it. Alright. A lot of things bother me, my memory for one. It's all about what bothers us, huh? I'm bothered by my memory.
I think you know. Your memory is exactly that. Your memory. If people are telling you things you don't remember, then they're probably making them up. Deep down, only you know.
Is she giving us an out with Mariana? Because we certainly do not remember doing all that shit to Mariana. Okay, well that was the end of Butters.
According to Professor Alderby, people can will themselves to die. Some people will have heart attacks, some people will have strokes. Those who are truly despondent, they're the rare few that spontaneously combust. I'm not sure if I believe in all of that.
Are you despondent?
That's not really relevant, is it?
It was Jaya herself who suggested we had done something we didn't remember. Let's see what else I can pull. How do you know Mariana's... Huh. I mean, Dekker told her about shit, apparently.
I spot check the sessions. I know I shouldn't, but it's for the safety of everyone. Checks and balances, remember?
Why do you spot check?
No.
Well, okay, no, I can't continue that, apparently. So the last thing has to do with this. You think your mother willed herself to die?
I don't know. It doesn't fill me with any sense of self-worth, if that helps.
Tell us about self-worth.
Because of what happened to my mother, I believe people could change the world with their minds. I think it's dangerous to have that ability, and I think that you and me, we're helping people rid themselves of these dangerous thoughts and a whole load of other issues at the same time. People pretend to believe, and they have a different agenda. They're the ones you need to watch out for. They have boundaries, and they are prepared to break them.
Alright, so we know what Jaya is here for. Jaya believes that powers should not exist and should not be allowed to continue. So she may have killed Dekker because he was egging these powers on. Bryce seems to think Dekker is evil and needed to be killed because of that. Do you like mystery games? Sorry, that doesn't mean a thing to me. I think I'm like the average person in that I like the idea of mysteries, but I'm lazy and I like to be handheld through it. Let's go back to Elin. I'm gonna save Claire for last because I like Claire best at this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We really went through Elin super fast, huh? Like if you compare her to like some of the other questions that we thought. Monday is judging me. Why didn't Max die? Did you shift again from Max? You put herbs in the cookies. Oh, we can thank her for that.
You're very welcome.
And that was it. That was all. Okay then.
I suppose he was just trying to cure me. I mean, I thought he believed that I could shift, but maybe he didn't. Maybe he was just humoring me the whole time.
Maybe he wanted to take away your power. And take it for himself.
You can put herbal remedies in food. The effect's more subtle, but it does work.
Why didn't Max die?
I don't know why Max didn't die. It usually works.
Wait, what? What usually works?
I just mean when I shift. They see their loved one and say what they have to say, and then there's nothing stopping them from moving on. Why? What did you think I meant?
I think your shifting is killing these people. I wonder if we can say that.
I don't know anything about that.
Alright, well, let's get that other question out of the way.
Thing is, because Max didn't die, he saw me change back after I let go of his hand. There wasn't anything I could do about it.
You're killing people. Huh, really? I don't know about that. That's not shifty at all.
I don't know why Max didn't die. It usually works.
This is it.
I just mean when I shift. They see their loved one and say what they have to say, and then there's nothing stopping them from moving on. Why? What did you think I meant?
Well, let me go back. Max couldn't move on. No, I can't do that. I thought you were talking about killing people.
What do you mean? Sorry, I don't understand.
No, that doesn't work. Grinding for the green is intentionally supposed to be difficult. But we're gonna do it. What conversation didn't you want to have with Max? Have Max.
The I don't sleep with 77-year-old men conversation, of course.
You know what? That's a fair conversation to have. I don't understand should be the subtitle of this game. Oh, yes. The infectious madness of Dr. Dekker. I don't understand. It sounded like you kill your patients. That's what we've been trying to say.
You think I kill my patients? I thought you knew me. Oh, you're worse than Terry. Mind you, I shouldn't speak ill of her.
Why shouldn't you speak ill of Terry?
Sorry, Doctor, I'm trying to answer your questions. I really am. I don't really have anything to say about that.
She won't talk to us about Terry. Bitch, I know you kill your patients. She refuses to talk to us about Terry. we have killed her patients. Did you lie about Max dying?
No, that's right. Shifting does only work when
Wait,
someone
what?
is near death.
But you tried using it on us.
Max is dying. I mean, he didn't die when he was my patient, but he's still ill. Terminal, you know.
You tried shifting on... I can't say us.
That doesn't ring a bell.
I suppose if we're Dekker, then yeah, we kind of died.
Yes, Max and Eleanor had dinner on Valentine's Day. I felt a bit weird when he asked me, but he said he just wanted to have one more date with her and then he wouldn't ask me again. And to be fair, he was a perfect gentleman. I mean, I didn't want to have that conversation.
Okay, so we addressed the conversation. No wonder the police are having so much trouble with this. We have 15 witnesses who saw you kill Dekker in the middle of the police station. No, that doesn't mean anything. Have you ever made cookies for Terry?
I only make cookies for people I like, Doctor.
Are they poison cookies? Did you make cookies for your patients? Did you make cookies for Dekker? Apparently not. What kind of cookies?
I'm good. I feel better. Last session, I was all negative. I don't want to be like that. I made you something. A little thank you for being so nice. They're cookies.
She did not ever tell us what kind of cookies.
The usual stuff. Flour, sugar, butter, chocolate chips, and my special ingredient. A little herbalist magic to give you some pep. You look like you need it.
You think I killed him? I thought you knew me, Doctor. I only give cookies to people I like. By the way, Doctor, I made you some cookies.
The only time I've shifted outside work was with Max. Oh, and here, with Dr. Dekker.
Oh. Who did you shift into for Dekker?
I don't know what to tell you. to tell you.
You could answer my fucking question. We're just gonna green everything,
You
so...
never met Dr. Dekker. He could make the craziest things sound true. And he showed me some of the notes he'd written. Wait, I think I've got one
Yes,
here.
please, yes.
Here. See?
Mm-hmm. Sarah Dekker, by the way, is his mom, yes.
I don't know anything about that.
How do I phrase that? The only thing we have left for her is that she feels better. Are the cookies... We can straight up ask if the cookies are poison.
No. What do you think I am? Fine. Don't eat them then. I was just trying to be nice.
Okay. Okay. She took the cookies back, chat. Now we don't have cookies. We're pressing them into bad ends at this point. I'm totally okay with that. Ask her to eat one. She's green right now, so I don't think we can get anything more from her, but... Yeah, see? Even Hint is giving us... Ask someone else a question.
Sorry, I don't know.
I mean, we could accuse. But that takes us to the ending. And I'm here to provide the content of people being driven insane. That music has changed because we went to accuse once. I don't need hints.
I haven't been lying. As far as everyone's concerned, she died in that car accident. Instantly.
Why did you drive into the lorry? Why are you getting so much louder?
I didn't have time. I jumped back to the split second the accident happened. The truck was already on us. I swerved left the first time, so I tried right. If I could have saved her, I would have done. I didn't want her to die.
But she didn't love you anymore.
Question after question.
Don't give me that crap, Nathan. I thought we all said already.
No, I didn't take the prescription pad. Why is it such a big issue? Who'd want it? Do you think the killer wrote out a prescription for temazepam, faked Dr. Dekker's signature, and got it made up?
Yes.
Maybe. But I'm already on temazepam, Doctor. I wouldn't need all that drama.
Are you still taking temazepam? I thought you stopped.
I don't know.
Why don't you try jumping back again to save her?
I've tried, but I can't do it. To be honest, nowadays, I'm more interested in moving forwards.
I can't really blame him for that. It sounds like he's worked through his grief at this point. let's. Should I tell him Mariana is a killer, not might. She. Fuck you, creepy girl.
Wow. I think you're just jealous, Doctor.
Not
I mean,
anymore. We
if
don't.
Mariana
Well,
really was killing people, I'm pretty sure you'd have to contact the authorities. I mean, that's what you do, isn't it?
he has such high hopes for us. I don't think he's gonna have a good ending for anymore, Will. Not by the time we're done with him. Do you see Molly?
I can't tell you anything about that.
Do you see a little girl?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
He won't acknowledge Molly. Oh, okay. Game is saying he lied.
We just met. I chose not to tell you I travelled back in time. Sorry. If I could turn back time, Doctor. If I could find a way.
That's what the share thing is. If I could turn back time. If I could find a way. I'd take back all the words that hurt you, and you'd stay. No, we're not saying.
The day before Valentine's Day.
Oh,
I was looking at pictures of Hannah and it
so
just
right
happened.
before Dekker died.
The next day for me was Valentine's Day. Present day.
All right, Claire. Claire.
Yes. Dr. Dekker threatened to kill David. That terrified me at the time. I still had hope that David would recover.
Why did you hope David would recover?
I don't know anything about that.
All right, let's just clear out Claire too. Are you threatening me? That's true. She did threaten us.
Doctor, did I tell you about that time that I used the power of my mind to bring my husband back to life? I can't imagine what I'd do to the psychiatrist that double-crossed me. But I'm sure it will be fun. For me, at least.
She is straight up threatening us.
No. Threats are usually made without the intention of following them through. This is quite the opposite.
Claire, do I need to call the police? That's true. She said we promised her.
Doctor, it's only been a few days since I last murdered my husband. Choose your words carefully. It's a fine thing to accuse me of making this all up when I've just killed the only proof I have.
You must bathroom now. She has a knife, Robbie. She has a knife. Where is David's body?
I buried him near the lake house. I'm not sure I'll be allowed a second funeral. Besides, it's close enough to visit.
And Claire is wiped out. Didn't a little girl see the husband? She did. That little girl is now dead. The husband killed and skinned her, Robbie. That's why she killed her husband again. Because he attacked the little girl. Every morning we should grab the phone and type 9-1 before talking to anyone. You missed that part? Here we are.
I'm fine. I killed David. Again. He went too far. David is a monster. Anushka, she's hanging up. David hunted her and hung her up like an animal. Doctor, I think I'm going to be sick. I can't talk about this. Let's talk about something else, please. Like my diagnosis.
And with that, you are all caught up on the saga of Zombie Husband. Let's finish out Mariana.
You're a naughty one, Doctor. You know you visited my home. Why do you keep denying it?
I don't remember visiting your home. Oh, okay, I can't say that. Oh, we can just say I did not visit you at home. We can straight up say I did not. Yeah, we're gonna say I did not. Fuck off.
Don't you remember? That's a shame. You had fun.
Are the holes in John's stab wounds?
That's an interesting analogy, Doctor. You think I'm making this up?
I'm gonna turn the volume back up again because that accused music is done, and she's talking quiet. This game has big logic leaps. Adventure games. All right, 1, 2, 3. 3 things to finish up here.
I'm fine, Doctor. I went to the beach, swam under the sea, and returned to tell the tale. No blackouts. Nothing.
We should be addressing that, honestly. That's true. Dr. Dekker diagnosed her as sane, didn't he?
Dr. Dekker was a hack. You're special. You're good at your job. You know I have problems.
Chat, she called us special.
I don't have anything to say about that. I can't really answer that.
She can't answer anything about her problems. She calls us special and drops it. She's just playing hard to get. Oh yes, Will. You're special, says the girl who drags people to their doom under the ocean.
Dr. Dekker was a hack. You're special. You're good at your job. You know I have problems.
Why do you think he was a hack?
There are similarities, but you're not the dead doctor. Are you feeling okay?
I don't think we're feeling okay. Mariana's fucked up, but she's still right. Oh shit, I think she kissed Will too. Oh. Why do you feel like you deserve it? This thing, then.
It's my fault they're all dying. They're following me.
Then stop? Okay, that's fair that she can't answer that. All right. Last bit. Have you been feeling hot or thirsty? I think she's definitely thirsty.
No, I've not been thirsty. Not since I went back to the sea.
Alright, great. Everyone is done. Here are our clues. We never did find out who this person was. We can only assume it was Nathan. There is no end here. But Dr. Dekker is clearly over 100 years old. Thirsty is just a metaphor for bloodlust. Alright, guys. There's your poll. Who did it? Unfortunately, Twitch will only let me put in 5 options. And remember, even if we get it wrong, we can accuse again. Wow! Everyone's just going straight for Mariana. You want to say Jaya, but see, Cavels, I can't see who voted for what. So if you type that in chat, I assume you're going to you're voting for Jaya. Like, if you tell me that you want to switch to Mariana now, then I will ignore that. Tregan thinks it's Jaya. Hordian thinks it's Jaya. Okay, Cavalis wants Jaya. I mean, we can do this multiple times. Remember, we get achievements depending on how many times it took us, how many tries it took us to get the answer. So I got... we're removing one Mariana vote for Cavalis, so we have 6 Mariana votes. No one else is a contender out of the poll options. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right. Mariana, we're going for.
I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. I can see why you may have thought that because of the money I owed him. But I wouldn't murder somebody to make a debt disappear. That's not something normal people do. Is it?
You told us you're not normal.
I was growing on him. I think if we'd have had more time together, he would have seen I am a sound investment. What do you think, Doctor?
All right. So that was our first try. It did not work. Cthulhu killed and threw you. Bryce did implicate himself. Yeah, since it was soundly Mariana or Jaya, I'm going to go straight to Jaya next. Who do I think did it? I actually did think it would be Jaya. She's red. All right, I'm gonna hit Jaya first. Or does chat want to do the vote again? Because I see a lot of Bryce coming up in chat right now. Hey, Zelo. Good morning, I think. All right, Jaya. Let's hit Jaya.
I'd be careful what you say next, Doctor. After all, I know these sessions are being recorded. My job is to support the doctor, but only if the doctor is making the patients better. Do you think you're making the patients better, Doctor?
Not anymore, we're not.
I wasn't even here on Valentine's Day, and I wouldn't hurt a fly. If you believe, as I do, that we're here to help patients restore their sanity, to restore order, then you'd be happy that Dr. Dekker was gone, regardless of who did it.
That sounds a lot
Nobody
like
wants
you did
the
it.
inmates running the asylum, do they?
That sounds a lot
Well, let's
like
say
you
you're
did
right,
it.
that I did kill him. My job is more important than yours.
That sounds like you did it.
Every doctor that comes through those doors, making sure they keep their heads. Without me, we'd have chaos. Without you, we'd have another doctor. So, Doctor, let me ask you again. Who do you think killed Dr. Dekker? Was it me? Or was it you?
We got the killer. It was Jaya. Insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
She told me that she's killing people, and now I'm stuck in the same day. Can you imagine? Every day she greets me like we're so in love. I know what she's done. I know what she's going to say to me later in the evening. It's over. I can't be with her. But part of me likes it repeating. It's normal.
Nathan
I'm not
did
really
not get a
sure
happy
what
ending.
you call it. Mutually assured delusions? I think Dr. Dekker was projecting his weird fantasies on me, and it was just going to be easier to go along with it. To participate. I feel much better now I know I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't hurt anyone. Did I?
It looks like Terry won't be coming back. She hasn't been in for a while, and I thought she just had a bug or something, but from what I've heard, it's not good. Apparently, she's in intensive care, and they can't figure out what's wrong with her. Well, I'm not going to lie. Work's much easier without her watching over me. Does that make me a horrible person?
I suppose in hindsight, it was self-defense all along. It hadn't occurred to me that I was just defending myself when I stabbed him.
Eh?
It probably just took the right lawyer to help me see it that way. I'm happy I'm free, obviously. Who wouldn't be? There's just one small problem, Doctor. My husband. He's still alive.
Eh?
No!
No one got a happy ending. We helped no one.
The curse continues at Dr. Dekker's psychiatry practice, where another physician has been murdered by a patient. Found by night cleaning staff, Dr. Dekker's replacement was pinned to the chair with a paper spike, in what
We got
police are
killed,
describing
too.
as a copycat murder. Jaya, you're supposed to be looking after them. How many more do we have to go through before you get a good one?
How many times has this happened? Jaya knows. Because Jaya killed us. No wonder she's been throwing shit at us all this time. Yeah, her name is Death. 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 We got second time lucky because it took us two guesses. We got Hundi hints. Because we used 88 hints towards the end. But we didn't reach 101. What was it? Here we are. We hit 250 insanity points. Not 100? No. We just started going hint crazy at the very end. We were pretty good about not abusing hints too much through the game. We want to ask as little questions as possible so that we aren't killed. So the thing with asking questions is the more you ask, the more insanity points you get. Like you see here, 200 insanity points, 250 insanity points. And then down there, 300, 350, 400. And basically that means like the more you uncover, the more insane you're getting. It feels like it might be insanity based, going by Jaya's statements, or maybe doing what Jaya wants. I mean, depending on the choices or the answers we had given them. Like, so, for example, for Nathan, we told him to date Mariana. If we hadn't told him to date Mariana, that he probably wouldn't have had that. Tell you what, I'm probably not going to go through another round of this, but let's go ahead and exit out of this too. You can certainly find the endings online. Will didn't want him to date Mariana, but Chat said, oh no. If Jaya was supposed to keep keeping an eye on us, why did she give us Mariana's contact info? Jaya killed Dekker. And Jaya killed us too. So, here are all the Dekker endings.
Doctor? Frankly, I'm astonished. To accuse me of killing Dr. Dekker when others around you must be the more likely choice. Oh dear. I think this has put our therapy back a few steps. We'll need to build up the trust again. Very disappointing.
That coming from Bryce.
I think I was in my own head too much, manifesting things that weren't there. But I'm very much an art connoisseur now. It's definitely helping keeping me sane. I realize that I'm a very visual person, and paintings can keep me occupied for hours. I go to Providence whenever I get the time. It's the local art gallery here. The best time to go is late at night. You get the place all to yourself.
Yeah, these are all the endings.
Dr. Dekker deserved to die. I'm not saying I did such a thing. Not something that I would confess to now whilst being recorded. But I'm happy to reaffirm that his death was necessary. Well, more than death, really. If I only knew where his body had gone. Now I can't be sure. I can't be sure that he's absolutely dead. The girl chained in his basement. She'd most definitely have killed him given half the chance. I suppose if I teleported into his office one night to write myself a prescription and had run into Dr. Dekker himself, that I might have killed him then and there with the nearest available weapon. And in doing so, would be accoladed as the hero, not the villain that you're making me out to be. But we shall see, Doctor. We shall see. Good luck catching a man who can teleport when he wants to, though. Or maybe you don't think that I can.
All 6 of them can be innocent or guilty.
No!
I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. If anything, I'm guilty of not bringing him back to life. And that's manslaughter at best. Good luck proving my talent, Doctor. I suppose in hindsight, it was self-defense all along. It hadn't occurred to me that I was just defending myself when I stabbed him. It probably just took the right lawyer to help me see it that way. I'm happy I'm free, obviously. Who wouldn't be? There's just one small problem, Doctor. My husband. He's still alive. So after all we've been through, you're accusing me? Of what? Murder? Or of not bringing him back to life when I said I would? The last one I'm definitely guilty of. He wanted me to kill him, but I wouldn't. I turned up here on Valentine's night and he was drunk already, as usual. I think he thought the alcohol and pills would take the edge off things, but he was woeful. Have you ever seen a man trying to push a paper spike through himself when he's drunk? I'm not saying any more while your camera's rolling, but know this. Dr. Dekker was more disturbed than any of his patients, and I stopped him. I put my wrongs right. Can you say that, Doctor? There's no need to go over old ground. I understand. David died when I stabbed him, and everything else since, everything else that's happened, that was all me. David, Anushka's father, Iris. What's next for me, Doctor? How do we cure what I have? By all accounts, and thanks to a very unfriendly jury, it seems like we're going to have quite a lot of time to figure that out.
No, you've got it all wrong. I'm not a murderer. I'm a good person. I help people. Why would I want to kill Dr. Dekker? Without him, I'd never have started shifting. Anyway, I had the prescription pad just in case, so there was no reason for me to kill him. I'm really shocked you thought it was me.
We also thought you were
Terry's been promoted to night sister. She hadn't been in, and I thought she was off sick, but apparently she was on a course. So she's my new boss now. I've already started looking for other jobs. It's no secret Terry hates me. But, you know, got to be positive about it. I could have a completely fresh start. There's a job on the children's ward I'm going to go for.
Oh, no.
No, you've got it all wrong. I'm not a murderer. I'm a good person. I help people. Don't you see? Dr. Dekker was going to ruin everything. If I showed him how to shift, I don't think he would use it to help people. Do you? He'd do bad things. I didn't want to kill him, but I didn't have any choice. I came back here after my date with Max. Confessed to stealing the prescription pad, so he let me in. Dr. Dekker was already drinking. It was easy to mix in a few sleeping tablets when he wasn't looking. Then I just waited. I was going to try to push him out of the window. Make it look like an accident. It would have been better for everybody, but I couldn't move him.
Shifting the Tony Blair.
So I used the paper spike. It's not a bad thing. I did it so I could keep helping people. You look so ill, Doctor. Here, take my hand. It's going to be okay. It looks like Terry won't be coming back. She hasn't been in for a while, and I thought she just had a bug or something, but from what I've heard, it's not good. Apparently, she's in intensive care, and they can't figure out what's wrong with her. Well, I'm not going to lie. Works much easier without her watching over me.
This is the one we saw.
Does that make me a horrible person?
It says guilty in the corner, but it doesn't mean
Doctor, we've
that
had a bad
she
day,
was
haven't
guilty.
we? If you think I'm guilty, then one of your patients must have you just where they want you. I'll forget this indiscretion and go and put the kettle on. And perhaps you can have a lie down or something. I'd be careful what you say next, Doctor. After all, I know these sessions are being recorded. My job is to support the doctor, but only if the doctor is making the patients better. Do you think you're making the patients better, Doctor? I wasn't even here on Valentine's Day, and I wouldn't hurt a fly. If you believe, as I do, that we're here to help patients restore their sanity, to restore order, then you'd be happy that Dr. Dekker was gone, regardless of who did it. Nobody wants the inmates running the asylum, do they? Well, let's say you're right, that I did kill him. My job is more important than yours. I watch every doctor that comes through those doors, making sure they keep their heads. Without me, we'd have chaos. Without you, we'd have another doctor. So, Doctor, let me ask you again. Who do you think killed Dr. Dekker? Was it me? Or was it you?
I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. I can see why you may have thought that because of the money
It's the
I
thing
owed
where
him.
everyone simultaneously killed
But I
him.
wouldn't murder somebody to make
Yes.
a debt disappear.
Quantum murdering.
That's not something normal people do, is it? Besides, I was growing on him. I think if we'd have had more time together, he would have seen I am a sound investment. What do you think, Doctor?
Quantum leap theme begins.
I'm
with
not really
paper
sure
spike.
what you'd call it. Mutually assured delusions?
Yes, Mariana got a good ending.
I
Claire
think
got a good ending.
Dr. Dekker was projecting his weird fantasies on me, and it was just going to be easier to go along with it,
Everyone else did not.
to participate. I feel much better now I know I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't hurt anyone. Did I? Doctor, I didn't think you had it in you to jump on little old me. Was I too muddled? I think if you're going to tell the police that I'm guilty, then I'd like to speak to my lawyers. I'd like them to see the security footage from my apartment. The footage that clearly shows you coming over, uninvited, and pounding away on my door like a psycho. And then I'd have to tell them the truth. That you wanted to have Dr. Dekker's job so bad you killed him. That you made me seduce him and drug him so that you could run a paper spike through his heart. And then after, when I wanted out, when I wanted to tell the police, you started stalking me. That's the truth, Doctor. I guess that's far more believable than thinking Dr. Dekker was eaten by a creature from the deep. A creature that he was trying to appease. Or, I suppose you could tell them that I'm insane. And I could take the fall for you. Couldn't I, babe?
Babe?
The creature can walk and it's coming. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what you think. It's going to kill all of us. It's going to kill everyone. It's going to kill you.
I'm not sorry he's dead, but I didn't kill him. I can't believe you're accusing me. The thought of being in an office alone with him late at night creeps me out. I'm hardly going to suggest it, am I? You're going to have to look elsewhere, Doctor. So I've got a new dog, a basset hound. She's got these big floppy ears and a really sad face. You know, even sadder than I look. Ginger. I call her Ginger. She's a rescue. But since I've had Ginger, I've never looked back.
His clothes did
Literally.
change.
Not one day. Doctor, really? You said I was guilty yesterday too. And here we are. Again. Nobody's going to miss him. You've talked to the patients here. He was the problem. He cursed me, I'm sure, and with 2 weeks of straight days after his death. What more proof do you need? I'll tell you what I told the police yesterday. Dr. Dekker phoned me on Valentine's evening, and shortly afterwards, I was standing in his office holding a paper spike covered in his blood. I had no idea how I got there or what I did. I just woke up like that. There was a suicide note, I took it. I'll show it to the police, but not to you. I think Dekker wanted me to kill him. I think he called me and activated some kind of kill switch because he wanted to end it all. That's going to be difficult to prove, but if you're showing them today's footage, make sure you show them the part where you activate me. You failed to do that yesterday. What do I need to say to get you to believe I'm innocent, Doctor? Tell me. We can try again tomorrow. She told me that she's killing people, and now I'm stuck in the same day. Can you imagine? Every day she greets me like we're so in love. I know what she's done. I know what she's going to say to me later in the evening. It's over. I can't be with her. But part of me likes it repeating. It's normal.
We didn't get the dog ending, so we failed.
Yes, this is an intervention. I'm worried about you. You started talking like your patient's ailments are real and believing the stories they're telling you. So I want you to take next month off work, and I won't take no for an answer. Take the tapes with you if you must. You'll see the cracks. Just get better.
Stop worrying, Mr. Ashby.
So this change is based off how insane we are.
Yes, it sounds almost certain that you murdered your business partner, but I can get you a temporary insanity plea.
Oh, it's your fault, fucker.
I'm a lawyer, not an agony aunt. Now, as I was saying to you before, you need to choose your particular strangeness before I can refer you. Once you have chosen it, don't waver. They have to believe what you're saying is true for it to work. The curse continues at Dr. Dekker's psychiatry practice, where another physician has been murdered by a patient. Found by night cleaning staff, Dr. Dekker's replacement was pinned to the chair with a paper spike, in what police are describing as a copycat murder. Jaya. You're supposed to be looking after them. How many more do we have to go through before you get a good one?
We did get 3.
Let's recap, shall we? A siren, a shapeshifter, time traveler, undead husband, teleportation, and otherworldly gods trying to take over Earth. It's an unlikely tale at the best of times, but you're also purporting to be all of these people. I think you're beyond help. You understand what you're saying and expect me to believe it? And you say I am one of your patients? Patently untrue, Doctor. If that were the case, then somehow I've managed to turn the tables on you. Which is plausible, I suppose. It's worse than we thought. Dr. Dekker is alive.
Alive?
Your new doctor is Dr. Dekker, but he's learned all the powers of his patients. God knows what he'll turn up looking like next time.
How will I know it's him?
I don't know. Ask him. I'm now thinking, whose body did we take from Henley Church? We possibly incinerated an innocent. Blast Dr. Dekker and his infectious madness.
There you go. That'll make you better. You've come a long way, haven't you? Dr. Dekker won't be long. Please, don't run out again. You know it makes the wardens happy when they get to pin a prisoner down. Don't give them the pleasure. Okay then. You take care.
It was us all along. We were Dekker. You sure feel more insane after watching all of these. Hordian. Nice. Well, chat, how you feeling? Just a little more mad, maybe? A little bit more unhinged, perhaps.